Hey, it's Chuck. Now that we just wrapped the series on pandas, but before we move into what's next, there's something I want to say that I didn't say in any of those episodes. Let's dive into it. When a kid gets sick, especially with something invisible, something nobody believes at first, something that looks like behavior instead of an illness, there's a whole second illness that runs alongside of it, and nobody talks about it because it's not medical. It's shame. There's the shame that the parent carries for not listening to their gut sooner. You knew something was wrong. You said it out loud, and somebody, a pediatrician, a teacher, a family member, maybe even your own partner, told you that you were overreacting. And so you talked yourself out of what you already knew. And now you're replaying every month that you waited, every appointment that you canceled, every time you said, well, maybe it's just a phase. And shame is running the tape on a loop telling you that you failed your kid before you even knew what they were fighting. There's the shame of what the illness looks like in public. The tick at the grocery store, the meltdown at the birthday party, the rage in the parking lot, the stare from the person who thinks that they're watching bad parenting and you can't explain it in the 10 seconds you have before that person judges you, and so you absorb it over and over every time you leave the house. Shame you didn't earn for situation you didn't create in front of people who will never know you and never know the full story. Then there's the shame of the other child, the sibling, the one who didn't get sick, the one whose birthday you half celebrated because you were up all night with your brother, the one who learned to be quiet because the house couldn't hold another loud thing, the one you swore you'd make it up to and haven't yet because there hasn't been time. You love that child exactly as much, and shame doesn't care. It still whispers that you failed them too. And then there's the shame that the sick child carries, the one living inside the illness, the one who can hear people calling him difficult, the one who doesn't know why their body is doing what it's doing, the one who is 6 or 9 or 12 years old and already believes that they are the problem. That shame is the one that scares me the most as a therapist because it's the one that follows them into adulthood, and it will. Here's why I'm telling you this today. The series we just finished was about an illness, but the series we're starting tomorrow is about the thing that runs underneath almost every family I work with, sick or well: shame. Because shame doesn't wait for a crisis. It just gets louder during one. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to talk about where shame comes from, how it installs itself, how it disguises itself as other things, and what it's actually costing you. And if you've been carrying any of what I just described, I want you to know that you're not broken. You're not a bad parent or a failed sibling. You're not the difficult kid. You're someone who's been holding something heavy that nobody gave you language for. And that changes tomorrow. I'm Chuck, the bald therapist. Work on you. Take no bullshit. Remember that you matter, and have a gentle rest of your day.